Lights, camera, action.
What's up with that, Winston?
What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Pastrybear podcast. I'm your host, Winston Murdoch.
And I'm your co-host, Talicia Baker.
Hey, Talicia, what you doing?
I've been doing fine, Winston.
I like to ask you how you doing, because, we're living in a time sometimes you don't know what people is going through. So I love to ask everybody how they doing. So I know the listeners sometimes will be one like, why are you guys asking how she's doing? Like I'm saying, sometimes people are going through so much. So, sometimes somebody just wants you to ask, how you doing? Is everything is good?
I get you.
So it's just like compassion. You know what I mean? But I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
I was just about to ask, man.
You are something. You never. Come on.
I normally ask, Winston.
I said that because I wanted you to understand that I was trying to make a point. But anyways, I'm not going to fight with you on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been doing very well. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. So today we want to talk about trends.
Food trends.
Not really necessarily food trends, but just like trends that are going on around us. And I realize that people are driven by the trends of the time. You know what I mean? Like if you think about it, like the clothes that used to wear back in like 10, 15 years ago.
They ain't wearing it now.
Right. Well, they're coming back around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, the way people used to act and the things people used to do. And you know what I mean?
It's kind of different.
Right. Even you think about the music. The music is in that same category where like now they got this thing in music, they call it like I forgot the name of it. It's like you cut out a portion of the song and you make it into a newer song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they do that a lot in music.
What?
Yeah. So like they edit.
I've never heard about that one.
Yeah, so a lot of the songs that you are listening now is like portions of other songs. So they cut like 2 seconds or 3 seconds of a song and they may slow it down or speed it up and then they make another beat,
a new song.
Right. They make another beat around it. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's some of the trends that I realize is very popular. One of the things I see is very popular on the internet right now is everybody making ramen bowls.
Everybody on the internet is making ramen bowls.
Yeah, and I don't understand.
Every type of ramen bowls. You have vegan ramen bowls, chicken, shrimp, or I'd say seafood ramen bowl.
Right, and I don't even understand where it came from. It just came from nowhere.
It just popped up, right?
Right. And everybody was pretty much now is making ramen bowls. I don't know if you our listeners, if anybody out there has made any ramen bowls, you can
comment.
Let us know. Let us know on our YouTube channel.
Let us see. Send your pictures
or you could send us a picture on Instagram. But I haven't got around. I'm not one of them people who
follow trends.
I like to create my own.
Neither am I.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do follow some of the stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's exciting. It's exciting to follow some of these things that these people are doing. I enjoy watching those TikTok videos. They have a lot of
some of them. Some of them
are funny and some are not. But
yeah,
I enjoy watching that. That's another trend that I see is very popular. But I was thinking today that, these things are set up to create like a, what do you call that now? Like a momentum or to push whatever the category is in that direction. For instance, like the ramen bowl. They probably created that so they could sell more ramens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
That's a good point.
When you see something repeatedly, it becomes a part of your unconsciousness. Subconscious. Right. What I say, unconscious?
Yeah, you said okay.
It's the same thing. They understand what I'm saying.
Listen.
But anyways, yeah. So it's like the repetitive of seeing something over
you're gonna want to
you're gonna want to eat it, or you're gonna want to try to make it, or you're just trying to fit in with everybody. You know what I mean? And one of the trends that I saw that now everybody's getting onto
eating.
Right now, everybody's going organic.
Yeah. Everybody's going organic.
And organic has become so popular where when you go to the grocery store now, like you have a brand of, let's say, a Kraft brand. Yeah. They have like a regular macaroni and cheese. And then the other side of
they have organic.
This is organic. So,
but it's like the same thing though. I think
I'm not sure what this organic thing is coming from. I'm not sure like, how do they classify organic? Because, I'm from the Caribbean and, we don't really use organic. When I was growing up, I never heard nobody use the word organic.
I guess we normally say natural.
Right.
Yeah, in the Caribbean.
And then, all right, for instance, like in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
The Rastafarians used to say they eat ito.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And that's pretty much just saying it's the same
natural
thing as
from the earth, right?
Right. It's organic in some sense, depending on where you're coming from or you know what category you want to put it under. But like I'm saying, these people are doing a lot of organic stuff.
Yeah, but I'd say this is what I think. Most of the things that they say are organic, I don't think they are really
like
organic.
Again, like I'm saying,
I think they aren't.
It depends on what you consider to be organic, because if you're saying, if the description of organic means there's no chemicals, there's
additives,
no like genetically modified stuff in it, then I understand. But a lot of these stuff, like you can buy, how am I going to buy beans in a can and say, oh, it's organic?
It's organic. That's crazy.
Is it organic meaning it's natural, or is it organic? Because if I'm thinking organic, I'm thinking fresh fruits and vegetables. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No preservative, no additives.
Right. And a lot of these stuff that they grow, they put pesticides on them.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you have like organic carrots. And then you like, okay, is it, that means there's no pesticides on there?
Or what?
No chemicals on there?
I don't get it.
But they have to put something on it, because it's not going to last as long. Because the organic stuff are lasting the same amount of time as the non-organic. You know what I mean? So it's really difficult to understand this whole thing.
The difference between the organic and the non-organic.
Right.
And you see, well, the thing I should say, I went to the supermarket. I won't call the supermarket name or whatever, but it was like I went to the aisle with the lettuce or whatever, and looking at the non-organic lettuce and the it's like the same thing. So
in some sense, sometimes you can tell the difference, because like the organic stuff may look a little bit smaller. That's what I think. That's what I don't know, but it's not always gonna be like that, because if you know, I've been doing a lot of reading of lately, and I realized that every nation and every country has a different version of a fruit or a vegetable. You know what I mean? So, for instance, you have like over 30 different type of apples. Some of them are created in a lab,
while
some are naturally grown. You know what I mean? Some of them they have a thing they call grafting, which where you just pretty much put the let's say you have a apple, right?
Yeah.
An American apple. And you have two different versions, and you like both of them. So you want to merge. You can merge the two.
You put it together.
Right. So you cut the tree, like a section of the bark of the tree, the branch. Right. So you cut the branch, right? And then you put the other branch from the other tree. So you're putting two separate trees together. So you're going to cut a branch off one tree. And then you're going to make a score it.
Yeah.
Or make a line around it. Yeah. And then you're going to put the branch you cut off the other tree on it and tie it with the plastic bag.
And let it grow together.
And it's going to grow.
Oh.
And then you know what I mean? That's one way.
That's pretty new.
Yeah, they do that a lot. They do that a lot for a lot of the fruits and stuff that you have.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they do. But like I'm saying, you know, I more think that...
I think that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's science. You know what I mean? It's science. Yeah. And this is why sometimes I can't be mad at the fact that... you know, you're not sure like
what you're getting,
what you're getting, you know what I mean? And then some stuff are natural, and then some stuff are just synthetically, you know, created. They're not original. Exactly. So
modified.
All right. For instance, if you go, there's this app called Specialty Produce.
Yeah.
If you download that app and you go on there, you're going to see, and just put an Apple, go to the search bar. This app, you have to pay for it, but you can have a free version.
For a while, right?
No, the free version, yeah, you can have it for a long time.
Yeah.
But they could pay like $25, I think, for a year. And you get all the uses of the app where it gives you like where the fruit's from, the flavor,
origin.
Right, recipes that you can use with the fruit, whatever it is. And it's fruit and vegetables. It's everything that you can think of to do with food.
Every fruit, right?
Right. And these people ain't sponsoring us. I'm just educating you guys about it. So it's called Specialty Produce, right?
Y'all can check it out.
Yeah. So if you download that on your phone, right, and you put in apple, you're going to see over 30 different type of apples. And then you're going to...
A variety.
Right. And then some of the apples, you're going to see a TM at the end or a R. So the Team M means it's trademarked. So the name of the apple is trademarked.
Yeah,
that means
so they own it.
So they created that apple in the lab. They, whatever process they used, I'm not sure, but I know they created it in the lab. And this question dawned on me, and I thought to myself, like, is this organic thing a trend? Or is it going to be a lifestyle?
I think it's a trendy lifestyle. It makes
so you're saying it is a trend and a lifestyle.
Yeah, because you have people that live for this organic thing.
Right.
But it is a trend. Like if you just look at it,
I more think it's a trend because if you realize, like, one of the supermarkets, Whole Foods, is getting super popular, where they're known for organic stuff
because of the name Whole.
Right,
like,
right. You good marketing, right? Yeah, but yeah. So I know, right? So they're getting pretty popular, and like I'm saying, I think this old organic stuff is a way. In some sense, I think it's a way of selling the produce at a more expensive price. So you can give somebody.
But I think that's a pretty.
It's clever idea. But I'm saying, that's why I'm asking the question: is it really a trend, or is it just, you know what I mean? Is it something that we're following? You know what I mean? Well, it's the same thing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But like I'm saying, I wonder sometimes to myself, and I wonder what other people think about that, if people even do think about it. Another trend that I see is very popular is everybody becoming vegan now.
That's a big thing.
I myself had tried the vegan thing, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I haven't. A lot of people don't know this, but it's over 3 years I haven't consumed meat. Yes. This is something that I really, really, really never expected that I was going to do, because I'm a big lover of meat. This is how I was raised. Being Caribbean, we consume a lot of chicken and oxtail and curry goat, and you know what I mean? It's all a lot of meats. And as I got older, I realized that my body is not accepting it. When I was younger, when I just started culinary school, I used to see, me and my friends used to play around, and we used to say we're Rastas.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So we used to joke around and tell everybody we're Rasta. We don't eat meat, because if you don't know, guys, that Rastafarians don't consume any animal products.
Yeah.
So this is I think this is where vegan lifestyle came from. You know what I mean? From the Rastafarians.
I'd say that too.
Right. So like I said, I never really we was playing around. We was playing around about not eating meat. And at nights we used to hide and eat meat. So it's like 3 of us. I don't want to call my friends names, but they know themselves.
Lord.
We used to be so, like, you know, whatever. So we used to eat a lot of meat when nobody's looking. But in the daytime, when everybody's around,
y'all ain't eating no meat.
We talking mad smack about people eating meat, man. That was so funny.
Oh, Lord.
And then after I left culinary school, like for a period of time, I was I didn't know this word at that time, but pescatarian. You know what I mean? Where I was just eating seafoods. You know what I mean?
Oh, seafood and veg.
Right. So no meat. I used to do, I think sometimes I used to do milk and stuff and eggs, but no chicken, no beef and stuff. And then I went back again, and then I stopped eating meat for a while. For like 3 years I stopped. And then I started back again. And yeah, it's been.
So you've been back and forth because with this meat eating.
Right. One of the things and one of the most difficult part of this whole thing is we were raised on something, and it's
so
really,
you like kind of hooked.
Right. So it's like you're
so used to it.
You're used to it in such a sense where it's like
not having it makes it.
Sometimes it feels weird.
Or sometimes it's like a craving.
Right. It's like a craving. So your body's yearning, or your body needs that protein. Well, they tell you need protein from animals. But yeah, so I used to go back and forth with that, and I never understand it. You know, I used to fight myself sometimes to not consume it. You know what I mean? And that's why I was stopping and starting and stopping. But then, like, I think it's about 3 or 4 years ago, I started to get sick.
Because of the meat?
I'm not sure if it was the meat.
But you told yourself. Yeah,
so what happened was, I used to, you know, I'm a chef, so I have to eat, you know, I'm in the kitchen, so I'm tasting stuff and whatnot. And then, like, I one day I bought some chicken, I cooked the chicken, and I threw up. Like,
whoa. Why
okay,
you
maybe it's because I didn't eat all day. That's what I was thinking. Because sometimes I do that. Sometimes I wake up and I don't eat until like 3-4 o'clock. And And after I did that the first time, then another time again, like a couple of days after that, I ate the meat again. I cooked some chicken.
And you felt
And
sick?
the same thing, I threw up. As soon as I ate it, I threw up. And I'm still thinking it's something else, you know what I mean? And then I did that for like 3 or 4 times after that. And then I said,
real?
yeah.
You
and
still throwing up?
I kept throwing up because
What?
I'm like, I know this not chicken that's doing that to me.
Because you don't want to accept it that.
Right, because
like,
I didn't
it's
want
a
to
chicken.
accept it. And then the last time it happened, I said to myself, you know, I think my body's telling me something. So I said, you know what? I think that's it.
No more.
And then I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating beef, chicken, pork. I love pork. Oh my gosh. I think about pork right now. I just start salivating.
Oh, for real?
Oh Lord Jesus. I love pork. Come take me right now and wallow me in some pork fat. When you talk about pork, you talk about bacon. Oh,
nah.
Jerk pork. Ooh. And then the
I had
greatest
jerk
thing,
pork too.
jerk pork is beautiful, man.
That's
Even
nice.
if you do like a pot roast
Spicy.
with some pork, you just like marinate some pork with some onions and garlic and put a little bit of brown sugar on it, some complete seasoning. You know what I mean? And make it nice and marinated. You know, and then you push it in the oven.
Oh, you
like
seem hungry right now,
350.
Winston.
You put it at 350. Just let it roast for like 2.5 hours.
Y'all should see his face.
You know what I mean? You let that slow roast. And then you pull it out. And when you put a knife in it, it just breaks apart. And then,
Oh, tender.
oh, man. That is good with some rice.
What?
Woo! Tell me about that.
Anyways.
But anyway, there's 2 things. There's I'm gonna finish my story. Let me finish the story. So after I had the meat and whatnot, like I said, I just told myself I'm not doing that no more, and that's been it. You know, I still used to do eggs, and I still use. Well, I'm lactose, so I can't do milk. So I used to do.
So after stop eating meat or whatever, you used to consume eggs.
Yes, I still used to eat the eggs and stuff, and then just eggs. I didn't do no seafood either because I'm not big on. I don't like seafood. And that's weird for me being a Jamaican because you know you have the ocean right there, but I was never a big lover of seafood. Fan. No, never. I don't like it's too raw. It's too oceany.
Oh, I get you.
You know what I mean? Because some people don't understand. I mean, I understand what I mean when I say it's raw. But in Jamaica, when somebody tell you, "Oh, that food smell raw," that means it's like really fishy or oceany.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or a weird smell.
Right. So. I think it was like a year after I stopped consuming meat. I told myself that, okay, this is the next step. And the next step is for me to go 100. I don't like to call myself vegan or I don't like to give myself a title. You know what I mean? I just don't eat a lot of stuff now. You know what I mean? So now I'm not doing no animal products. I think the only.
Or you cut them off completely. Everything.
And that's been about 3 years I did that. No animal products. Yeah. You know, from time to time I do have a Jamaican patty. But I do the vegetarian one. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, today I had a Jamaican patty. I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if they put, because when they make
meat.
When they make the patty crust, it's actually made with a thing called sous vide or something like that. It's like the fat part of the beef. Or it's like I don't know how to explain it. You ever got like a big piece of pork and then sometimes right close to the skin? It's white fat. It's not the little soft fat. I mean the hard fat that looks like it looked like some small piece of paper or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's thick. I think it's
hard.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the same similar to that they use to make the patty crust.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and they grind it up into like a meat grinder. So it comes out in small pebbles, a pellet size. And then when they make the dough, they mix it into the dough and then they roll it and they fold it just like, it's almost the same process like when you're making a croissant dough. It's a laminated dough.
With the butter and
right. So it's laminated. So they fold it. So you roll it out and then you make a book fold. And then you do a single and double and a single and double. And then you roll it out and cut the patty crust. Cut it out. So that's what really gives you the flakes. Because if you're making a flaky pastry, you need fat.
Flake, yeah, right. To give it the layers, right?
Right. The fat is what gives it the layers. You know what I mean? So, like I said, from time to time, I do consume a Jamaican patty. Not sure if there's any meat in the crust, but
you enjoy it, right?
I love it. I love it. I was telling myself today I'm gonna stop eating it because I'm not sure what's inside of the crust.
Oh Lord.
Maybe they use shortening, but I doubt it.
Oh, for shortening it?
Yeah, because you could use
Is
shortening.
it expensive?
No, shortening is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What is there's this shortening called Flake More, which is super flaky. That when you use that in, if you're making like, but it has no flavor. You know what I mean? Because shortening don't really have no flavor.
I was just about to say that.
Right. But that one is super flaky. It's super flaky. You can look it up, guys. It's called Flake More.
I've never heard about that one.
Yeah, you could Google it too. Like so like I said, you know, I do now still taste stuff,
but you don't eat. Like,
I'm not gonna eat it. Like if I go, like if I'm in the kitchen right now, or I'm cooking for somebody and I'm making chicken,
you're gonna taste.
I'm gonna chew it up and I'm gonna spit it out.
Oh, you taste the chicken?
Yeah, I'll taste the sauce, or if I want.
I must say, I haven't had chicken in a while.
Oh, so you going? I know you were saying you wanted to try it out, but so how is that going though?
What?
You look like you struggling, because I ain't gonna lie to you. When we went to Tampa the other day, I saw you eating chicken and hot dogs and burgers.
Oh, I didn't remember. Yeah, I had a chicken nugget.
Yeah, you did. You did have chicken.
It was a small one though.
It don't matter.
Because I was saying, I didn't even remember. You hear me right here sitting saying, I haven't had chicken in a while. No, you gonna show me up like, till you say you ate chicken.
I gotta call you out. I gotta call you out because when I saw you eating the chicken, I was thinking to myself like, what the hell is she doing?
Yeah, because chicken normally give me an upset stomach.
Oh, for real?
For some reason.
Like, how long ago did you start having these
it's been a while. It's been a while. But I guess, you know, because we grow or we're used to that type of stuff, I normally get an upset stomach. Right. And I'm like, oh, all right, let me just chill for a bit and then go back and eat it. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, but I've been eating healthier, I must say.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Welcome to the Healthy Club.
I think I need a tap on the back for that, because I've had a lot of veggies these days. Yeah. Like, I think the veggies that I've had these days would be, you know, for like the whole 21 years or 20 years I've been on the earth.
So you're saying you consume enough veggies for the past year?
Yeah.
That would
for 20 years
would be evaluated if you
20 years for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so, you are a hot mess.
So I think I'm going in a good direction.
Right, that's good, man. Like I'm saying, you know, it's good that you can acknowledge and you can realize it now. And we gotta start listening to our bodies. You know what I mean? Like the body is gonna tell you, and it's gonna give you signs when there's something wrong.
Yeah, or if it doesn't want something,
and if you don't want something, don't give it to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for instance, whenever I drink milk, my body gonna tell me. You know what I mean?
Up or down, right?
Oh my God, it's gonna tell me right away. You know what I mean? Give me 5 minutes, and it's gonna tell me, okay, you're not gonna give me that no more. You know, oh man, that was. You know what? The funniest thing, you know, it was like my cousin. I got a cousin, right? And he lactose intolerant. So, oh yeah. So sometimes he'll call me and be like, yo, what's up? He's like, man, you know, they attacked me the other day. I said, who attacked you? He's like, yo, I drank some milk and they punched me in my belly. I was in pain. What? I was trying to call you, but you wouldn't pick up your phone. And I was like, bro, you know, you're not supposed to drink. That was like an inside joke between me and him. You know what I mean? I was just trying to share that with you guys. But like I'm saying, your body will tell you what it wants and what it don't want. And you got to listen to it. You know what I mean? Like if you realize you wake up one day and your head start hurting you, it's a reason. Your body is telling you something. And that's what I've learned over the past couple of years, that you have to learn to listen to your body and how you do that. And
try to understand it, right?
Right. And how you do that, you got to slow everything down. No, one of the biggest thing that I get from people all the time is people always ask me, how comes you eat so healthy and you still fat? And I'm like, okay, so because I don't eat meat don't mean I'm going to be skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I still eat fries. You know what I mean? I still eat pizza. I don't put a cheese on there. But
you eat your veggies fried too?
I eat fried vegetables. I eat rice. I eat flour. You know what I mean? Now I don't consume as much flour, white flour, but I still eat flour. You know what I mean? I'm still eating couscous and quinoa.
And all of that, right?
So
you're still eating food.
I'm eating. So maybe that's the reason why I'm not getting skinny or losing weight.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't get annoyed of it no more, because I understand people are not conscious
they affiliate being slim with eating veggies
and eating healthy.
Yeah,
right.
And being fat is more like
fried
or having weight is more like
you can say fat. It's okay.
No,
it's not fat shaming.
Listen.
Hold on. That was just now like somebody's in a room and they don't want to say the word. If like you're talking to a white person, you don't want to say white or black. Come on, man. It is what it is. If you fat, you fat. You don't need to find a nice, correct word to say overweight. No, fat. Say it. Say it loud. Say it.
Have a lot of weight. You get me?
Nah, man. You have to be free with yourself. But that's something else. What I'm saying. And I'm thinking to myself, I think also is a trend that everybody's jumping on. You know what I mean?
Oh, with the whole weight.
Not the whole weight. Why are you going back there?
Oh, sorry. I apologize, my listeners.
With the vegetarian and the vegan lifestyle, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people are just doing it because it's the hin thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right, it's cool for you to do. And then the TV and the news and the
it's
internet.
Selling it. I think they're selling it right now.
Exactly, because that's where the money is. Another trend that I see everybody's going towards is everybody wants to be so healthy, but they don't realize being healthy is not really just eating the right stuff. It's about not only exercise.
It's a balance.
Exactly, it's a balance of everything. But I think these trends are like, it's not a bad thing. Like me personally, I don't have nothing against none of these trends. And I don't have nothing against being vegan or vegetarian, or if you want to call it a herbivore or carnivore or omnivore. It don't matter what you want to be, as long as you're happy. You know what I mean? If your body can take it, then do it. You know what I mean? That's what I truly believe. Because like I'm saying, if you think about it,
but
if you follow in a trend, and once the trend goes in, you're gone.
You're gonna stop.
Then you're gonna jump to the next thing.
Being that you said we're talking about trend now, you had this trend when they ate all fatty foods. I don't remember what's the name.
Oh, was that Monkback challenge?
No,
that's how you pronounce that. Monkback.
No, it was like they ate fatty foods to get rid of the weight. So it's like taking something from the diet and adding. I don't remember what's the name.
You mean keto?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that was a big
tried
thing.
That too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I tried that too. It didn't work out for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because the reason why it didn't.
So you add instead of.
That's why I got hooked on avocados. Oh. That you realize I eat a lot of avocados.
Yes, you do.
That's the reason, because I had started, because avocado is a good fat. It's this whole thing of saturated fat, unsaturated fat, polyunsaturated fat. It's
so you were a part of a trend.
Yeah, I was. I can tell you,
I didn't even try that. I didn't even look.
I've tried a couple of things. That's why I'm saying I came to the realization that you have to just see what works for you.
Yeah,
whatever your body wants. But like I'm saying, and honestly, I didn't even think about it until now when you said that's the reason why I was stuck on avocados, because I was eating so much avocados because they said it's a good fat. Coconut oil, it's a good fat.
Oh, so you were consuming all these fats.
Yeah, I was consuming a lot of fat. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
But it like I get it, but I don't get it. But like I said, it's just what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with you, like I gave you some couscous, not couscous. Yes, couscous the other day. I got that from there too.
From the fat?
No, from the same keto diet, right?
Oh.
But some of that stuff I don't believe in, because they have like man, I saw all type of sugar from coconut. I'm like, how you get sugar out of coconut? Like, how do you do that? I don't get that.
Maybe they get the sweet coconut into it.
I have no idea.
That's funny.
I saw the other day, they have this sugar, which is it's similar to it looks like brown sugar.
Yeah.
But it's not sugar. And they say it's a sugar substitute. I don't know where they get it from. I don't know what plant. I don't know what animal.
And sugar substitute aren't like the best things to go to. No, I'd say.
I don't think. I personally don't like it. I don't personally like, because you know why? Because it's all processed. You know what I mean? And the food should be consumed in its natural form. Yeah, that's what I'm learning, and that's what my body likes. If I go, if I consume too much processed stuff, then I get bloated. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I get you.
And a lot of these stuff that you're making are processed. All right, let me give you an example. what you call that thing? You know that I can't believe it's not butter. All right, let me not call it a brand because that's not good. All right, so let me start over. So margarine. Margarine.
Yeah, I know margarine.
Margarine is it's like fake butter.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, you don't know what margarine is?
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, Winston. Chillax.
Okay, so margarine is actually from plants.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hydrogenated process where they heated the plants so hard to extract the oils out of it. Mm-hmm. And then they put it through another process to get that creaminess to it. And then they add salt and other chemicals
additives
to get it to make it resemble butter.
Yeah.
It's the salt that's we're attracted to,
Mm-hmm. But, or being that you mentioned this, that same margarine that's big in the Caribbean, I must say, right. They use it like regular butter.
And then the funny thing, that's great that you said that. Let me show you something now. If you realize that the way they market, like,
it's
all right,
like
so I'm gonna say it. There's a brand in Jamaica, especially, that they sell a margarine, but Jamaicans think it's butter.
Butter, yeah.
It's not butter. There's a difference. It's the process is different. You know what I mean? When you're making butter, what you do is you get the heavy cream, the cream from the milk, the cow, and if you process it long enough, it turns into butter. Butter,
yeah. Because if you over whip cream, it turns butter.
So it's a churning process.
Yeah,
it's a churning process. But the margarine is more of a heated process. So it's like you're heating the veggies or whatever.
Yeah, it's a longer process.
It's a longer process, and you know what I mean. And they add more chemicals to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's a lot of people think it's butter.
But,
a lot of people think it's butter.
And like the coating left after eating that is horrible.
But a lot of people won't even realize that.
Yeah, because they don't know.
Right, they're not aware of how their palate works. You know what I mean? Like fat sticks to the top of your mouth. So if you eat something that's super fatty, it's gonna cover your tentacles or whatever you would call those on your tongue. So your taste buds. Thank you, Jesus.
Wait, he just said tentacles.
I said tentacles?
Winston.
Oh my God. I think you're a cockroach or something.
or octopus.
Or octopus. Yeah, but
oh Lord.
But yeah, so like I'm saying, a lot of people don't understand that. And another thing that I want to point out too, when it comes back to just over the whole process, and I was listening to this program the other day, and this guy said he was talking, and he said, "Are you in love with meat, or are you in love with the seasoning?"
Oh,
and that was a brilliant thing, man. Like, think about it. You would not eat a piece of beef
if it was raw. Yeah,
because there's no flavor. And I think if we start wrapping our minds around the fact that we can season veggies or beans
like
just how we season a chicken.
Meat.
And then we can bring out the flavor of these veggies or the flavor. Because most times people say, I don't eat veggies, they don't have no taste. Just like lettuce. Lettuce has no taste.
But if you make
a great dressing and put on it, and you could put some condiments on there, then you make this untasteful thing into something remarkable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a trend that we should start.
Or like
seasoning camp. You know what I mean? We're gonna start seasoning everything.
Seasoning camp?
No, I was joking.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
But as you know, trendy. So
yeah, but I'm saying like it is just something that I wish that people would really realize that it's like I'm saying, if it works for you to eat a lot of meat, it's fine. If you like to eat or whatever, it's fine. Like veggies, but I like to try new stuff. Sometimes I do go to like the Thai stores, and I buy like I love seaweed.
Oh.
I love mushrooms. And I tend to season my mushrooms just the same way I would season a piece of pork. I love pork.
I saw a video that you post. You were cooking oxtail.
I don't like. Yeah, I was cooking something that resembles oxtail, but it was vegetarian. Now, I saw that on somebody's Instagram that they called it Knoxtail. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. So after I saw the video,
you tried it.
I said I was going to try it. So I had some portobello mushrooms, and I just season them just like I would season meat, and then I sear it off just like I sear the meat off, and then I make a nice little sauce, and I put I'm not even going to get into it with the beans with you because I know the last time you was telling me, it's not llama beans and broad beans and whatever. So I put my butter beans.
He put beans.
I put butter beans.
Oh,
so
it was.
No, you said broad beans.
It looked individual. It looked like broad beans.
Okay, but anyways, I did that, and that was really tasty. You know what I mean? That was really tasty. But I want to see what's the next trend of stuff that's gonna pop up.
And we'll see it. I think
I want to try to see if I could predict what it's gonna be. You
Let's
know what
go.
I mean? Because you know what I heard the other day, that now they have printed 3D printed food.
What?
Like a food that is printed by a printer that you can eat. I don't think I want to try that.
That's supposed to be unhealthy.
I heard it on the thing.
3D.
On the radio, I heard it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. 3D printing food.
That's crazy.
Not sure if it exists for real. But I'm thinking that food is gonna go in a direction like that. I think, like, you ever watch like
mind blowing direction.
Right. I think you ever watch like a what do you call those movies, like a Star Wars or something like that, and like the movies where they're out of space and they teleport and stuff. Like ever watch
like Cloudy with a Chance. If y'all know that cartoon.
Okay, you just lost me right there. You know Star Wars?
I've never watched Star Wars, but
okay,
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what Cloudy with a Trance is either.
I'll show you after.
You said a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon, but they have like food teleported and all of that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and
I want to see that.
It's a big food falling from the sky.
I think that's where food is gonna go. I think.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think
like food storm and all of that.
Right. I think one of the new trends.
Oh wait. Winston, you just say right to food storms.
What do you mean foods? Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm bad. I was thought you said
what?
Food storms.
Yes, I
So you mean like rain, like rain
rainy
falls?
meatballs. Oh no, this is sounding kind of dumb.
No, it doesn't sound dumb. But I'm thinking about that. You don't know where the world is going, man. Like,
oh, you think so?
Well, they said in the Bible, God created he had one fish and he made like 1,000 fish fall out of the sky.
I think it was no.
Yeah,
that wasn't
the fish and bread.
But
that's not what he said.
It didn't fall out.
Oh, it didn't come out. Yes, he did. He held the fish up to the sky and said, "God, help me to multiply this so I can feed the multitude."
But it didn't fall out the sky.
Oh, it didn't fall out the sky?
I don't think so. I think he had a basket and it just appeared in the basket. And I think it was like 100.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
he
said
the fish,
Christ
wasn't
feeds
it
the multitude
100?
With one loaf of bread.
And one fish.
And one fish. And he made one fish turn into how many other fish it was?
1,000 or 100?
I have no idea the number, but I know that happened.
What type of fish was it?
Why are you asking me these questions? I'm not in the biblical days. It was so crazy. But like I said, I want to know what is the new food trend that's going to come around. What is going to be the next step that people are going to go into, because they went from eating fast food, quick food, because that was a thing, quick food in the sense of you can go to like the grocery store and just buy like prepackaged food, fried chicken, beans and mashed potato in a container already, where you just put it in. So microwave food. Yeah, that was a big trend at one point. You know what I mean? And then they did the
you
keto.
Just add something to it or water. You know, I don't know. They had. Well, I guess it's like the same thing as microwave food.
Right, microwave food. Yeah. So if you think about it, they did that. They created the microwave and then they created microwave food. And now everybody's suffering from illnesses and stuff, and they say it's the food. So now the trend is going from unhealthy food to healthy food. So now people are vegans, vegetarians, pescatarian, Rastafarian, Italarian, Galablarian. You know what I mean? And then now there's this superfood thing coming in.
Superfood?
Yes.
Oh.
So like merengue is a superfood. You have like a couple of vegetables that they say are superfoods that you should eat because it helps you to be healthy.
Or they add like proteins and I think that's a trend. Like you're adding vegan proteins to your food.
It's been a trend too. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So like if I think about it, I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but I'm excited to see
where
the
it
new
go,
trend
right?
that's gonna pop up out of the, you know. And
I think I want to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be really super super exciting. But so you said you was trying on. Are you gonna continue to be? What would you consider yourself a vegetarian or just?
I'd say,
you're not sure.
Nah.
So are you gonna start? Or is this something that you want to do for a long time, or is this something that you're trying out?
Yeah, it's been something that I want to do, but it's like every time I start,
you stop.
Yeah,
it's a part of life.
It's kind of like yours.
Don't come on my bandwagon over here talking about it's kind of like nines.
So it's like every time I start, I kind of stop. But I think I'm going full. We call it full speed ahead.
So okay. So at this present moment, are you let's categorize.
I'm an omnivore.
You're an omnivore. I'm a carnivore. No, I'm not a carnivore. I'm a herbivore.
Yeah.
Oh, herbivore. Sorry.
But I think I'm more on the veggie side than the meat side.
Right.
Yeah. Even though I ate jerk chicken. Don't judge me.
Chicken. You ate sausage. You ate
Winston,
burgers.
chill. We don't need to put this out.
You ate lobster.
I always eat lobster and fish though.
But yeah, okay. So you are really an omnivore then?
No, I don't think.
You are, because you're consuming both. You're going to a direction. It's like you're like a bisexual in the world of meat. No? If you would think about it like that, if you were saying, okay, that may be not the right word to use. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I'm going to end the program right here because I just went way left.
Oh, Lord.
Way left. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Pastrybear podcast. And I want y'all to understand and know that we have a lot of things coming forward. Please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're listening on all the platforms, if you're on Instagram, you should look me up at Chef W Murdoch and that's W. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's like an upside down M.
Upside down.
Or the right side up M, however you want to pronounce it. MURDOCK. Or you can hit me up at Pastrybear TV. Go on YouTube and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pastrybear TV. I got a lot of videos on there. I'm cooking Caribbean food. I'm cooking Italian food. I'm cooking desserts.
Mexican food.
I'm doing Mexican food.
Oh, you cooking desserts?
I'm making desserts. The same thing. You know what I mean? I'm making desserts. I got a lot. The podcast is on YouTube, so you can see the video versions of chefs that I interview from different countries.
They're really cool.
And I did one with what's his name? Damian Reed from Barbados. That was interesting. You know what I mean? He's really talented.
Check it out, guys. He's
a spoken word artist, and he's also a chef. And I think you know, when you
his craft is pretty cool.
Yeah, he has a really cool video. If you go on my YouTube, you'll see it. Also, I have Pastrybear tools on sale. So you can get a merch if you're a chef, and if you're not a chef, you just like to cook. If you just like the way my voice sound on this microphone, you can support Support your boy. My website is coming soon. I have food tweezers. I recently launched my moles, my dessert moles. So you could check me out or check out Chef Vibes, Chef underscore Vibes, if you want to purchase those for now until my website is complete. What else I got? You want to tell them what you got?
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Telicia underscore Panadero, which is TELECIA underscore PANADERO. Or as Winston said, y'all can check out Chefs underscore Vibe.
Yeah, so Chef Vibes is a really cool company. She started this company because she saw a need for quality and affordable chef items. Chef clothes, chef shoes. She sells tools on there. She also sells my line of tweezers on her platform for all Caribbean people. Wherever in the world you are, you can have some of these equipment
ordered and shipped to you. Shipping worldwide, right?
Right. She has some really sexy aprons that I saw she did like an advertisement for,
Yeah.
and if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see the advertisement in our podcast. But it's beautiful. I like it. You know,
So y'all can check it out.
The brand is called Ayasikadrum. It's really nice. It's a new brand.
The apron brand?
The uniform brand. She also sells Chef Works. You know, any brand that
All
she
of
can think of,
that.
Happy Chef, every brand. So she's not really, you know, limited to
one type of brand.
Right. She sells everything. So guys, check out our page. Support her. If you like the way her voice sound, if you like the way she looks, you can support her. If you like the fact that she is a bisexual with the meat, she eats meat and vegetables. I'm joking. She's an omnivore. Is it omnivore? Omnivore. Omnivore. Man, I need to get my pronunciations right. But anyways, thank you guys for listening again.
To the Pastrybear podcast.
And please join us next week. Next week, I'm gonna have another guest. Talisa should be going out of town. I don't know. We're gonna try to do it on Zoom and see what happens.
Yeah.
But
let's see how that goes.
Right. She's going out of town. So thank you again, guys. Have yourself a good one.